Hello, and welcome back to Farmagica. Farm... Farmagia. Yes. Okay. Um... the shoulder buttons are just held down. Sorry, I was trying to fix that. What's up? Okay. Sure, let's go. Okay, so it's already evening time. Make sure to beat this before going in. I read that before going in. Yeah, that's something to... God, when the game has so many pop-ups like this, like I saw the timer the first time through and noted, hey, we have a certain amount of time in here. When a game has so many pop-ups like that for it, showing it's like, oh, and this gauge labeled HP is your HP gauge. When it goes down to 0, you die. And it's like tutorials for people who have never seen a video game before. Yeah, no, I understand how games work. Yeah, I get the idea. I know the general concept. But also, it's like so many tutorials on so many things. It feels like one of those, like, online, like, gotcha, whatever, games. Like, oh, there's just so much stuff happening and all at once to play. So they think that the game is bigger than it is. So they're willing to spend money. It's like, oh, well, why would I want to spend $3 on this game? It seems like they'll have a whole bunch of enjoyment. Yeah, if you notice in those, like, style games, they usually have, like, oh, you're a new player. Come and get, like, the new player pass.
Time to strike! This is gonna hurt!
Oh, you can only have it during your first, like, 24 hours if you're a player on here. So make sure to get it and... So make sure to get it before it runs out. Otherwise, it'll be much more expensive. And so people buy it. It's like, oh yes, I'm a new player. It's only a few dollars. Yeah, I can spend a few dollars for this game. Because why wouldn't I want to spend a few dollars for this game? Not realizing that the game is flat out telling you, hey, you get this once. If you ever want this sort of perk again, which, like, you need this sort of perk within 24 hours of starting, you're going to need this type of perk again. But if you want it again, it's going to be like $20. You should prepare for a fight.
Let's go!
Yeah, obviously. Like, there's something to be said about it's annoying when games don't tell you anything. It's like, oh, what's this wall thing? Oh, I don't know. It's like, haven't I been dealing with the game these days that, like, doesn't explain anything? And it's like, gee, I wonder what this ability does. Well, I don't know. Guess I'm gonna have to get it and find out what difference it makes in my character. So I can try to guess what the ability does and then write it down because there's nowhere in the game that, like, keeps track of this stuff. Oh well, if only the game would tell me. But there's like a difference between that and,
Think you can hit me?
like, if your HP reaches 0, like, you'll be forced to, like, stop doing the adventuring. And it's like,
Lend me a hand!
yeah, yeah. Very obvious, yeah. It's like,
Let's see how you handle this! Legion!
instead of having a whole pop-up that's like, oh, nests are, you know, dangerous places, like, with a lot of monsters. Be ready for a fight if you want to go in here. Damn it, even? I don't know.
Let's go!
And also, there's a thing to be said about, like, in-game versus out-of-game tutorials. Why would it have been impossible? Okay. It would have been out of place to have had an in-game tutorial. Like, oh, hey! Like, you know how to use your monsters, right? It's like, yeah, I sure hope that I do. I've been doing this for a long time, and somehow I have, like, you know, 1 day's supply worth. That's another thing, like, this character's supposedly been doing this whole Farmagia stuff for a while, right? Like, they've been fighting monsters supposedly for more than 1 day, and yet like, the amount of monsters that they have could have been gotten. Wait, there's 20 minutes remaining. 20 minutes?
Go get him! Leave it to me!
Ultimately, all the fighting really boils down to is hit the mash face buttons, and then hit other buttons as the game tells you to hit them. Okay, that's it. Good day. I still need to do a bunch of perfect guards. But the perfect guards are really awkward to do because the guard takes half a second.
Let's go! Go get him! That's enough! Legion!
So it's like, okay, so you use the buttons to command like where your monster is going from. Sure. When the monsters get, you know, big enough, or once they get enough energy, they can unleash like a big attack
Take that!
to deal lots of damage to an enemy. I guess, sure, this is a video game, sure, why not?
Everyone!
After they launch a big attack on the enemy is like weakened, and you can just do a special attack on it to deal extra damage. Like, why? Why just have it be like, oh hey, the enemy is like down or whatever. Like, the enemy becomes down for a bit. Your basic attacks, like, you don't have to worry about it fighting back. Instead of, okay, now go and hit another button.
Go get him! Let's go!
Once defeated, strange creatures give you a great deal of experience points and items that can be sold for high prices. They are very timid and run away soon after combat begins. Okay, is there one of those here that I didn't see? Red glow, so you can't block these attacks. Got it. Press X or Y while holding Z when the enemy attacks to stop an unblockable attack. To do extra damage because it's doing an unblockable attack. And to get fusion gauge. Oh, but this is also just whenever it does any old attack, not just an unblockable attack. It just stops them from attacking. If you attack them while they're attacking, you stop them from attacking. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they,
This is gonna hurt! Let's go! Alright, time to Legion! Go get him! Let's finish this! That's a knockout! Legion! Finish this!
So there's no point in getting more than 8 fairy skills because there's a limit. Oh, that's something that I didn't get a tutorial for?
Welcome!
No.
Go get him! Looky! It's the Demi! Oh, man! I'm right with you. We're counting on you, man. Don't wimp out on us now. I ain't scared or nothing. Let's do this thing. Here it comes.
Okay, so that entire cutscene was useless. Normally, one might say something like pointless or a waste of time. No, it's just a useless cutscene. Why they put it in? I don't know. To pad the game slightly longer. Like, I'm all one for, like, adding in extra stuff into games. Really help make the game feel more alive and the characters more believable and all that stuff. However, I'm also one for why put in something that is actually just completely pointless?
Leave it to me! Hang in there, and don't get hit!
Oh, that was one of those tiny head attacks? You can see it's like weapon turn red. No, it's the area turned red. So, that little tutorial was actually just wrong about how the unblockable attack looks. Also, it gave the tutorial for unblockable attacks way too early.
Let's go!
Like, oh yes, that thing looks strong. Like, pierce through your defensive shield strong. No, instead there was a tutorial about unblockable attacks. Like, much earlier to make you think that it applied to something else somewhere. As opposed to right here.
Night blast! There ain't no stopping me and you, Lay!
Oh look, it's dead.
We did it! Don't know what would have happened. We really are stronger when we were. You really don't think you could?
We easily could have won on
What's
our
that
own.
supposed to mean? Teamwork makes it. All right.
See, working together makes it, but we could have easily done that on our own.
Defeated the demi-beast.
It was nothing. That's rich coming from. Hey, she doesn't need to.
Now that the demi-beast issue has been tomorrow, we're finally.
Sounds like a plan.
Your stamina has been returned to full. Unless there's a precedent where you'll wind up not getting full stamina after a night's rest. Oh, the Ivy Eater, that's the lock in the
Hey, look
key
here.
thing. Time I should go to a farm. Knowing that this is a game with farming elements isn't enough. Seeing the exclamation mark on one of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things we can click on. Seeing the exclamation mark, that isn't enough. We need to have a pop-up in the corner of the screen that says, hey, remember to use the farm! Because otherwise people will forget to use one of the main mechanics of the game. Battle Buddy seeds require 1x1 patch of land to grow. Why are you telling me this right now? Why do I have 3,400 money exactly? Small Research Buddy seeds. 1x1 patch of land in 2 days to grow. Sometimes found by defeating monsters. Yeah, I know. I found them while defeating monsters. Medium require 2x2. Yeah, I know. I'm growing some. Large Research Buddy seeds. You can't grow these now because your farm is too overworked. Your farm is too, like, covered with junk to make that work. Something is really going wrong with my control. Well, I did everything I could do there.
Welcome.
So no notification for it. Make sure to go back to the shuffling sheep to report the quest you completed. No, we don't care about that. Basically sell 10 rock salt for all this.
Thank you for coming.
Hello.
Farming well in battle?
Now, let's get down to brass. Avrion has been invaded by the Magus Glaza. His legion's forces...
Talk about a rough start.
Precisely. It's the demi-beasts are only part of why we've been on. The other reason is Glaza has...
You mean our continent's
The one and an elemental spirit resides. Those spirits help maintain the balance. They also generate the barriers that protect towns and castles from wild monster attacks.
Normally, the barrier would stop any assault on our town, but the Legion dispelled it by commandeering this...
So you're saying we need to save the elemental to bring back...
That I am.
If we're so vulnerable right now, how come the other...
Because the neural road that connects the continents has been... That means no major reinforcements for the time being. So, we take back the elemental and reset the barrier. Then, all we need to do is clean...
Sounds...
Avrion is protected by the earth elemental. She should be at the elemental spirit's...
Is the Legion control...
Hardly. Elemental spirits are... The Legion has merely taken over the shrine, and the shrine's terminal is what
So, elemental spirits... I guess they're kinda like a fuel source.
I need you to rout the enemies and take back the control terminal and reset the barrier.
Roger that, Neres. We'll head off then.
And ribbits have been added to the bench for whatever reason.
Don't push yourself too hard.
We got some, like, good stuff in stock. Come again.
Alright, so... I'm sorry, why is there still stuff here? Oh, because I could buy
Thanks, babe.
that. Okay. Interesting. So, okay. I went into the dungeon, it was already evening. Why was it already evening? Did I spend too much time, like, in the farm? If I go into the maze now, is it day or is it evening? What time is it now? If I can spend enough time to make it go from day to evening, did I just spend enough time doing non-maze things to pass the entire day without being able to go to the maze for the day? Going to the maze effectively ends the day, right? So I want to do as much other stuff before I go into there. Now they're teaching us about stats. Okay, yeah, let it... Your buddy will die if its HP falls to 0. Really? So it should have taught about stamina first. When the stamina runs out, then it's knocked out. And then any more damage gets taken off of health. I am going to just keep complaining about this game, basically non-stop. You can't just go back. You have to, like, take the quick training, leave, go back in.
Let's go! I better keep this up!
Alright. Leave this. Go back to the magic shop.
Good stuff and stuff.
Craft again.
Come again.
Alright. Treat you.
Everyone, attack! I just keep getting stronger. I better keep this up.
Oh, cool. What am I going to get? What am I going to learn about research points? $40 minutes. You can only have a total amount of 40 like characters in the fight. Why? Who knows?
Let's set off.
Just padding, just playing along.
Let's go!
Yeah, so they have this whole big run-up area, so you can like be ready for the enemies before they come in. But then it doesn't actually matter. Okay. So it's like, oh yeah, so you have this big old run-up so you can like get ready for fighting. Oh, at least this time the enemy is just simply around the corner and not. It spawns only when you get close to it anyway, so there's no point in having a run-up.
Go get him!
So like I do like the idea of, oh, you can use, you can farm your weapons, farm out monsters to then use for fighting. I do like the idea.
Ready to fuse! Lend me a hand!
Oh, this guy's so here.
And this unicorn! This is gonna hurt! Go get him! Oh, jeez, this is a massacre!
Perfect guard, perfect guard, perfect guard, perfect guard, perfect guard, perfect guard. I just want increased monster drop item rate and increased speed. Like, is it really so much to ask for? Yes, yes it is. Let's go to a monster nest. Let's have more experience.
Get him! Right now! We can take him! Let's go! Nice! Legion! Get him! Let's finish this! You're better not! Everyone, attack! This is gonna hurt! Get him! Watch it! You're not looking so hot!
Oh, the kill the enemy button is good. Let's press it and kill the enemy. It's a timer, so you can't just like, waste too much time into it. Whatever. But it's such a lenient timer that it doesn't actually matter. Like, oh, can you really afford to spend so much time wasted? But it's like, okay, even if I... Oh, I can't pick that because the last one actually did full heal me. I thought that it hadn't. And it's like, okay, I mean, I'm going for more items still for fairy vines because... One, fairy vines are indeed only temporary. Whereas items actually, you know, last out of the dungeon. Maybe it's just because of the maze section is basically a roguelike. I've played enough of those to just understand the general idea of playing a roguelike. So I don't need information like, you know, creatures die if they are killed or whatever.
Go get him! That's a knockout! Legion! Finish this!
There's just something about, like, an animal companion that should fall under the category of, you know, an animal.
Oh, jeez, this is a massacre! We can take him! Time to strike!
You should be able to just see it as, hey, that's just an animal that tags around with the main character. But with this game, since the little animal companion can talk, it's, you know, a whole extra character in its own right and should be seen as a character.
We're all set! I can't keep this up.
Oh, see, that would have been nice to know if... Because you can revive your battle buddies. Okay, whatever. Hey, look, I still get all of this random loot. Most of which I don't know what it does.
Hey,
and
look
frankly,
here.
I don't particularly care. I hope the Looky Loo character dies. Okay, listen. Because it can talk, it's effectively just an extra character in the game, in the plot of the game. It is just flat out an extra character to deal with. So ideally you want to get no less than 3 of each individual monster that you are summoning. Wait, why is that soil still there, but this soil is gone? So, because the animal companion character, whatever thing, can talk, it is placed under, it's like, okay, what if this was just one of the regular old characters who was doing and saying all of this stuff? It's like, hey, like, you know, just some random NPC that never participates in combat. It's just like, hey, remember to, like, grab your animals. Remember to check out your farm! Oh, gee, Willikers, that doesn't sound good. It's like, yeah, we understand. What are you doing to help this? It's like that thing, right? Like, if your character can be replaced by a dog, then they don't really have any plot relevance, and so why are they in your story to begin with? So they're stopping us from getting these. So why does this need 2 mad alpha megaphones? Who knows? Well, I know. It's so you can't just get the thing. Increase maximum FP, but this one needs 6 lunar flowers. Because reasons, that's why. Wait a second. Yeah, so these are like just on the soil, whatever, but these have like, all the rest of them have their own designated like lots. But these are just sitting on the soil. Because these are all research and this is just to actually grow for the purposes of like battling. I really just want to end this here. I've been doing a lot of complaining. Let's stop here.